Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to continue with the Nike Run Club series. I hope you all are well and you have completed the first 4 parts of this series. In this video we will talk about how to make the running screen and how we can integrate it with the project we have built so far. Also, if you're new here, hi, I'm Nakul Bageja. On this channel we talk about how to create production level applications using React Native. If you think you are interested in this, do hit the subscribe button and do hit the bell icon to get notified whenever I post a new video. Also, all the source code links will be in the description below. You can check that out. Now let us get started. So first let us see what we have built so far. This is our home screen and we can see the Google Maps behind, give the metrics. Then we have an activity screen which will show all our activities using this application. Clicking on any activity, we can see the summary of that particular run. So this will be dynamic also, and we have made that. Whenever we click on different runs, as you can see the metrics are different. It will show different values and the different colors according to the level you have achieved. Now we will start with the running page. Let us see what that is. This is a running screen that we are going to build. It is a basic simple app page where we will show the current pace of that particular run, the number of calories he has burned, the kilometers or the number of minutes or hours he has run, and the progress to the amount of kilometers or minutes he has covered to the value he had put up when he started the run. For example, if I put up 4 kilometers, we will start from 0 and the progress bar will show us till the end of the 4 kilometers. Next, we have a pause button which we will click whenever we want to pause the run. Simple. Now let us see how we can build this application. So let us first of all we will move to the running page when we click on the start button over here. So let us first modify that, going to a source, navigation, and the main navigation. Over here, let us see, we have, this is a run stack. In this we have a running screen. All right, it is present over here. Now in our home page, which will be our, one second, run, yeah, sorry, yeah, this is a running screen. Over here, when we are clicking on this avatar, this is the avatar, yeah, when we click on it, we want to go to that particular page. For that we will make use of use navigation hook. So let us first import that, use navigation, yep, and we will first initialize this, initialize navigation hook, const navigation. All right, next we will make use of this and change it over here, navigation dot navigate to our, what is the name, let us see, running. All right, running. Let us see now if it works. Not working correctly. Let us see why. Yeah, it is, should be from native and not core, so that is one mistake. Native, right? Yeah, okay, now let us see, not showing. Let us see why. Did I misspell it or something? Oh, I think what is happening is, all right, I think I got it. So we need to mention run stack over here first. Let us see, run stack. Yeah, okay, so what is happening right now is, since we have different stacks in different screens, so as I told you in our stack and tabs uh, video, like we have different stacks, but we are mentioning stack dot screen, and in that, in our component is a stack. So we are inside of the run stack screen, and if you want to go directly into that and not mention run stack over here, we can also do that. Let us see how we can do that. All right, this is how we can navigate to a particular screen inside of a nested stack. So first we have mentioned the stack name, and then we can mention the screen. You can definitely do it like this also, since in our run stack we have mentioned that our initial route name is running, so it will work fine. And but if you want to make it much clearer in our application, you can do this and give it like screen, screen, and then running. Right, let us see. Yep, it is working fine. I think this should be much more clearer. If you think, I will go with this only. So let us move ahead. Now in our running screen, let us open that. Running screen. So screens running. Yep. All right. So let us go. Yeah. So let me open my notes also. Yeah. So let us first we don't need a header over here, so we will remove that. Going to the run stack and changing this for in options we can give header shown to false. Gone. All right, next yeah, next we have some styling for a main container. Let us give some comments also. Yeah, running screen when you start. So let us give like this screen is shown when you start a run. All right, so style, and over here we can give all of these styles. I will just paste it over here. So background color of this, will definitely change this. Flex 1 to take all the height and width, padding vertical of 24 and padding horizontal of 32. This is self-explanatory. Now we will move on. So if you see in our application, let me close this. We have pace, calories, kilometers, and progress bar and pause button. Like we always do, let us add our comments first. So we have pace, calories, and then we have kilometer or time. So let us give distance or time. Distance or time metric setup. Then we have a progress bar, and at the end our pause button. All right, so our pace and calories will be inside of one view only. Let us take this inside of this. Let us start with pace. It will have a text of like what, giving only placeholder right now. So just placeholder values, and one more text for pace. Now let us give some styles to this. Flex. Now let us give it justify content center and align items center. All right, then giving styles to the values. let us see what is that. A font size of 32, and let me just take this value. All right, this is the one, and let us just copy this for calories also and change the placeholder values, calories. All right, so let us see. Okay, not that we want. So we will give styles to the main container of justify content center. Flex direction is row and align items center. This should be space between. All right, cool. Now let us move on. Remove this running screen one. Now we have our big value kilometers. Now let us add that. This will be inside of one view, one more view. We have text of 0.00 and then text of kilometers for just the placeholder right now. All right, now let us give properties to this. We will give a margin. As you see that we have a lot of margin between the values and this value. All right, let me open this. Yeah, so let me just copy this and explain you. So we have a margin top of 60, aligning items and in the center. Cool. Now we will give styling to our metric value. Let me see. All right, big value, and for this also let us use this one only. Cool, this looks good. Now we will make use of the same progress bar that we had made for our activity for a summary screen. So let us make it dynamic. So this will be a big one. So where is our progress bar? This is the progress bar, right? Yes, this is the progress bar. So let us make a new component inside of this. This is our progress bar. Not there, sorry. Yeah, index.js file in this and a styles.js file. All right, so let us see. First of all, in our index.js file, create RNFE and progress bar. And we will just use the same styling that we had over there. So these values we will have to send through props. So some refactoring going on right now. All this happens when you are creating new things, right? So we have to get used to this. So first of all, let us first get the stylings right. Progress bar and progress bar's container. Let us copy all of this first. Yeah, going styles, remove all of this. We don't need this. We also don't need this. Cool. Let us first take all of this and give it to colors. Okay, first let us. So going ahead, we will import styles over here. We can quickly do this by clicking on styles and control and spacebar. Yeah, and over here yeah, So let us first give progress bar, right? And what all do we need? We need progress bar and the image background. Progress will be progress and background will be image background. Cool. So let us remove this and see. Oh, this is importing from somewhere else, I think. Progress bar, no. So import progress bar. Yeah. I think this should work. Let us first integrate that also in our progress bar. This is so by just mostly we do props like this. We can also defactor it, like this is normal JavaScript tricks of progress, and then we have our background. Let us see what is the spelling. Yeah, BGR. So we can give this as progress and image background. Ooh, let us first see this, how it is working. I think it is working fine. Yeah, it is working fine. Cool. We have integrated our progress bar separately. We can make use of this now. And what do we have to do over here is we will have to make changes to this border color also. We will have to make them dynamic so that we can use in our running page also. So let us try to do that. So how can we do this? So let us remove this from here and destructure this. Alright, so we need border color separately. So this will be, we need border color and container background. Alright, so we need to send this also. So let us, so this is the border color and giving it, yeah, this should work, and background color also, container background. Yeah, working fine. Let us send these colors to our colors.js file, the constants folder that we have. Where is that? Yeah. Alright, so this is our, let us see, progress bar border and progress bar container background color. This is #ff. Okay, so we have, let us, sorry, we will have to give it from here. Yeah, so going over here, let us see. Sorry for the big names. I have thought of a much better way how we can destructure this colors.file also. I think I will do this in the next video, and this will be colors.summary. Yeah, I will destructure this in a much better way. I will show you how, and then we will refactor the code a little. Alright, so we are done by making this making our progress bar dynamic. We can use it in our other pages also now. Let us remove this altogether. Alright, so going to a running page, let us first just import this, and let us give a progress of 20%. We don't need image background. This is the background color, so we don't need that, so we'll just give hash fff hash 000. Border color, let us give right now nothing, and let us remove this also. Let us see how it works. All right, let us see. Not showing anything right now. Border color of hash fff. Not showing anything right now. Let us see why. All right, so this is showing to us now the progress bar. I think we were not mentioning the view over here, that is why it was not coming up. So also I noticed that the variables are quite misleading, so let us first fix that in our summary page also. So we should give over here container background, container border color, and inner border color, right? So that is quite understandable as soon as you read it. So we have this container background. I think this is all right. All right, so let us first add this over here. All right, and over here also. All right, this is working fine. Now we don't need anything green or black. We just green or white. We just need basic values, black color. So if I just remove this, what happens? Okay, black is coming up. Remove this also. Yeah, this looks good, and I will remove this. Yeah, I think this looks best to us, to me at least. Or we can do something else also. Let us give our background color of our main container as gray. All right, so container bgr should be gray. All right, this looks much better. Now this will be dynamic, obviously, to 60% and going on. Now let us add a pause button. We can also take this from React Native Elements, or this start button, how we created it. We can use the same styling for that. Let us go there and take all of this. We just need the avatar right now. So I will just copy paste it over here in a new view. So importing this from React Native Elements. All right, and yeah, we will definitely have to change some things. All right, so we will let us create a styles page only and import our styles here. Styles from dot styles dot js. Yeah, 1 second. Styles dot js. Cool. R and ss. Importing our style sheet. Cool. And let us take these values from our run screen. What are these? Avatar title and avatar container. All right. Not much styling, so let us just copy this and paste it over here. Remove this for a while and remove this too. Let us refresh once. Okay. Changing a console logs to pausing. Console.log pausing. All right, and we don't need a title, we will need an icon, and let us give some container styles to this, like color or background color to be black. All right, this is good. First, let us also give some styling to our container. Copying this. Yeah, this looks good. All right, so we need a pause icon over here, or we can just give some title also. And the title can be cool. This doesn't look as good as this one, so we will definitely make use of any avatar, so an icon for this. So let me remove this for now, and this other than that everything looks good. So sorry, we are not making use of this export styles. Yeah, export default styles. All right, so first let us move all our styling to the main style sheet. So this is in a container, so this is constant, so I will just in a containers. All right, so let me add over here first in a containers, and since this is the same, I will copy this and paste it over here. This is also same, so copying this, pasting over here. Cool, this looks good. Okay, now starting from the top, we have a main container, styles dot main container. Main container is here. All right, next we have styles dot inner or container one or space calories container, space cal container. Space cal. Alright, this is working fine till now. And now since these are the same, I will just make use of Control D and copying this and giving styles dot metric container metric container over here. Alright, and next we have removing this styles dot metric value and lastly metric styles dot metric. Alright, this is done. Now we will move on to the next part, that is our main metric values styling. Removing this and adding styles dot main metric and adding it over here, main metric. Cool. So this is done. Now we just need an pause button over here, then we'll make this page dynamic also. Now let us see where we can find this pause icon. Alright, so I just searched it over here in the React Native Elements avatar documentation that they do have a pause icon. We can add this like this. So I just did that. We have a pause icon over here now, working fine. It is also pressable. Alright, so whenever we click on it, we want to move to a pausing page. So let us do that also. Just giving navigation dot I will do this navigation dot navigate to, what is the name? Pause. Obviously we have pause. Now let us import this, or let us do one thing. Let us do const navigation is equal to use navigation automatically. Yes. Yep. Moving to pause screen whenever we click on it, and we can go back. We will also remove the back functionality from here because we don't want it to go back like this. We want them to press a button and not using this pause back button. Alright, we will do this. Now I think we are done by making this application. I think we can improve this a little. Should we give a little more margin? So 80. Yeah, 80 looks much better, I think. Let us compare our UI to what we had made in our application, in a design. close enough, I think. Yeah, we can. I think we can reduce the size of the pause icon over here. Let us do that. Giving it only 100. Yeah, this looks much better. Alright, so our static running page has been done. Now we will continue by making this dynamic. So whenever we go, whenever we change our metric to, for example, hours and minutes, we want to see hours and minutes over here and not kilometers. We want to see correct value of the progress bar, and then we want to continue with the pause screen. So first let us make this dynamic and let us move forward then. Alright, let us move ahead with the running page that we have built so far. Now next what we want to do is, whenever we are in the menu in the running page, if the person clicks the back button, we want to give him an option of whether he wants to actually leave the run that he is existingly moving in. So if he has completed 1 kilometer and the target was 2 kilometers, now he by chance or by mistake he presses the back button of his phone. So we want to prompt him to ask whether are you confirming that you want to remove this particular run or not. So right now what is happening is we just click the back button and the run is removed from there. It is not saved in our database. So we want to give the user an option of confirming this action. So how we can do this is by making use of use effect hook. So we will have a basic use effect first, and this will happen only when the navigation hook changes. So we are also making use of use navigation hook. So in this what we will do is first remove this and add navigation dot add event add listener for before remove. Before remove when before remove event has occurred, we want to prompt this callback function first. So this will have an event variable with it. So first we want to prevent the default behavior that we have. The default behavior right now over here is going back to the previous video, previous screen. So event dot prevent default function is called. Next we want to show him an alert to confirm his action. So the alert would be like alert dot alert, which has 3 parameters. So in this you will have a title of discarding run. Then we have a message like, are you sure you want to discard this run? Are you sure? Alright, and a question mark. And then we have an array of objects with 2 options of yes and no. Alright, so okay. So we have a text saying no, I don't want to discard. The next one is the style. So this will be cancel because we're canceling this action. And the on press, when we click this button, what happens is we are doing nothing. Empty. What happened? Sorry, yeah. An empty function. All right. So next, what we have is, sorry, yeah. Next, we have one more text of yes, I want to discard this. The style will be destructive, and on press we want to make use of navigation, the default behavior that was happening, navigation dot dispatch. Then we have I think action. One second, let me check. we have event dot data dot action. So in this way the normal behavior is occurring, and in when you press no, nothing happens, and we stay in the same page. So let us see how we can do this. When we press the back button, it is showing us like, do you want to discard this or not? If we press no, nothing happens, we are still on the same page. If we press yes, this data will not be saved in our database, and then we are going back to the starting the run screen. Cool, this is done. Now let us move forward. Now I want to send the props. Something happened. Send the props from the home run screen. This 1 kilometer, the value that we have set over here, and the metric that we have set, we want to send it to the running page to make it dynamic, right? So let us see how we can do that. So first of all, let us go to our start. Go back, start button. Over here, when we are navigating by on press, we are sending parameters of metric value and toggle. Toggle is the metric distance or time is the value for that. We are sending it through the params over here. So next we want to make use of this by making use of route over here and getting our props from the route. Route dot params. Let us console the props and see what we are getting. Props, let me just open this here, and okay, so we are getting a distance, like the metric is distance and the value is 1 kilometer. So if the metric is distance, we are showing the kilometer value over here and the kilometer type of metric value. If the value, and if it is time, then we will show it differently over here, and the kilometers will be converted to I think minutes. I think that is what we have done. Hours and minutes, like this. And the value over here is 1, so it is 1 kilometer. So we will put it like we will make use of this in the progress bar. So let us see how we can do this. Alright, so now let us make this dynamic. As we already have the values over here, now we will create use state for the values over here and the kilometers. So let us first create a use effect. So let us first get states. Use states. Use state for first is metric. Metric. Let us give default to kilometers. Alright, and let me import this, and we have one more. Go inside. Next we have metric value. This will keep on changing as we metric value. This will be at the start will be 0 because obviously, because when we are starting a run, it should be 0. This will be upgraded or changed whenever we are moving and we are tracking our run from in the background. We will do this later on when the UI is done. Next will be to keep track of the progress of our progress bar. So we have one more. This will be progress. Progress is 0%. 0%. All right, so let us we will have one more use effect. This use effect will run only once whenever we first enter our running page. All right, so this will run only once. So removing this, and removing this also. All right, what we want to do is, if the props dot props dot metric is distance, right? Props dot metric is equal to distance. Then you want to set metrics to let us give it time here. Yeah, give to hours and minutes, right? And we need to also set metric value to 0, 0, 0, 0. Cool. And we'll make use of this progress in our progress bar. So 0 it is over here. So all right, so let us see if this works. It should be kilometer right now. This is fine. Let us change this now. It didn't change for some reason. Let us see why. Oh yeah, my bad. We are not changing the values over here, so that is why I'm thinking why it is not changing, even though it is changing in that. My bad. Yeah, so this is working fine. So let us change this to time. And so yeah, hours and minutes are showing. Let us go back and put distance. So cool, this is working fine. And now what we want is this UI is done now. I think now whenever we are changing values, whenever we are moving towards dynamically changing the values from, oh yeah, so we need a metric for pace and calories also, my bad. So we need state for pace and values, pace and calories. Pace to be at the start to be this, one second. All right, so let us take this over here. All right, and same for calories. Calories all right, this is fine. So this is also dynamic now. Our states are working fine. So the UI of a running page is fine now, working correctly. It is changing the values dynamically also. All right, so let us see once more. This is a pause screen, right? Okay, so next we will move on to our progress bar. So we want to set the progress percentage is being tackled over in this state, but now we also need to keep track of the value which is being sent to us, right? This is the target value that we want. So we will have a target value also. Use state target value. This will be 0 at first, 0, and this will be set in props dot value. Cool. So we need a function to calculate. So at the start it will always be 0, but when we are tracking it dynamically, we will make use of one function which will run every time that particular event has been called. So think of it like this way. this is my phone. I'm moving with my phone, right? So we will add an API which will send a request to the Google Maps, that whenever that API it is hit, we will make changes to our uh, code over here, and it will change the values. So at that time that function will be called and changing the values dynamically. Alright, so let us move ahead. Our running page is now done. Let us just add few comments for better understanding. States to maintain dynamic values. All right. So this progress percentage and target values set by the user. Alright, so this is done. Now let us move on to our pause page now. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, then do hit the like button and do subscribe to the channel to see more of this content. And if you think I can improve in any way, do tell me in the comments below, and do share these videos with your friends and peers who are the developers and are trying to make production level application using React Native. I'm trying to create as much content as I can every week, and I hope you find this useful. All of the applications that we are creating has been posted to the GitHub repository of this channel. I will just showcase that to you. So this is the GitHub repository that I've made for this channel, and the community name that I have given to us, to you people like you and me, are React Natives. If you think this name is quite good, then please let me know in the comments below, and if you think we can give much better name, also tell me that.